guitar buddies, happy Fall Friday. That was Room to Live. So for the rhythm guitar, I'm just mainly playing a C chord. And it does something a little unusual. It sometimes goes to a D, even though the bass stays on the same riff. Okay, so it's quite low in the mix, this guitar, especially on that D chord, but if you do listen carefully, you'll hear there is a change occasionally. Okay, so it's tempting just to stay on the C, but you could, you know, you just switch to that D, but if you do stay on the C, you won't make a great deal of difference, but it's just keep chugging that away, and then you've got like 6 bars of that, and then back to the C. So that's basically your rhythm part. Next we'll take a look at the lead. So I didn't do the whole song, but once you know the scale, you can pretty much improvise your own fills. We're playing around C major here. I think in that position, so all around the G string 12 to 14, G to A, B, C, D, 12, 13, 15, 12, 13, 15. Goes up to an A as well. I think it even goes up to a C at one point. So 17 up to 20. But also important is the flat and third. That kind of stuff. So you get that really nice clashy note there. So on the intro we've got just starting with a couple of chord tones, a C, just C and E, 3 and 2. And then we're going up the neck and we've got, so I'm playing a C and a G there, 13 and 15. So just those 3 notes there, C, G, D, so 13, 15. So start on 13 on the B string, and 13 to 15 on B and E, and add that D on 15 on the B string, back to C. Okay, and then we're going to that flat and third then. Okay, so we're moving from C on 13, and then we've got 16 there, and then kind of 12 back to the root, B to C, and then we got, I think a little double stop gets played at some point on the intro there. So I'm playing B to C, and just playing, I could do 8 and 8 or 12 and 13, having that G on top on 15, back to that E, just kind of finishing off that intro with a couple of those E flats to C's. Okay, but basically, once you know those notes, you can pretty much improvise your own little sections there. So the second one I put in was kind of starting on, so starting on the F on 13 to E, 13 to 12, D to E, 15 to 12, B and C, 12, 13, to G, okay, and then same thing again. Then just kind of doing some, just going G to C and A to C. Okay, so 15, 13, 17, 13. Okay, so once you've got those kind of feel for those fills, you can just kind of have some fun, jam around that scale. Okay, so next we'll take a look at the bass part. The bass starts on a B to C, just 2 to 3 on the A string, and then you've got this kind of alternating pattern where we've got so it's either an A and a C, just opening 3, and then sometimes it's A and a B and a C. And it alternates, and sometimes it'll play a couple on C and sometimes a couple of Bs, and there's no real pattern to where it changes, but it doesn't really matter which one you play because they both kind of fit. So, but you're basically going that kind of thing, and a few little fills where you got just a little E and F and E, just 2, 3 and 2 on the D string. And then there's just one occasion I think it plays this, where it just puts a D in there. So just 3 and 5. Okay, so just a couple of little variations there. But that kind of just really just keeps chugging along with those little fills here and there. And away you go. So, a great tune. And as always, buddies, thanks for watching. Cheers.